sustains
Spart1e's
you.
practicing some sneak spots, but I think Crazy made sure that the dev team removed all of those already.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
This is going to be a
There
problem.
you go, Spart1e gets the favorable spawn out of all spawns ever. Totem spot does not work, Spart1e tried it a second time. And he picked up shotgun and railgun already, while Cypher sits on rocket launcher and lightning gun. Misses the railgun, and now Cypher has all the weapons he needs. Spart1e as well, lacking the lightning gun though. But railgun and rocket launcher are a very, very good loadout already. And it goes quiet.
Cypher, or no, Spart1e delayed the heavy for a small bit.
May the power heal you.
He's not banking on it.
I think this time it worked. Placing the totem up on the door frame.
Yeah, I think it did. But still, it's it didn't get spotted. Almost looked like
Help totem
Cypher was looking at it.
And Spart1e was not really looking for any damage or anything, he just took the free items and stacked up the totems. He puts up the delay even bigger, but misses the rag up. Cypher hits his two, and now the stack of Cypher is in a commanding lead. He could push in for a frag even, I think, but he decides to opt for a better position right now and goes for the upper ground on the heavy armor, which is spawning in 5 seconds.
Yeah, and Spart1e doesn't want to make a sound. He wants Cypher to run into his rockets. But he's opting to go to the mega health, and Cypher is delaying the heavy. But it was almost a mutual pickup anyway.
All the delay. Oh, good totem. Grants him 40 damage, but he's railable. Cypher's damage was huge just before that already. Now Cypher uses the speed to beat Spart1e to the good spot on the heavy. And he does not only beat him to the spot, but he kills him as well. Beautiful rockets followed up by a nice rail. Spart1e does not looking all too good in that fight there. Cypher keeps on piling up the damage.
Yeah, it's such a speedy champion. As soon as he has some momentum, he can use his speed to bully his opponent.
Yeah, and he basically can decide where Spart1e has to be and has not, because if he has a stack advantage like this, he can dictate not just the pace, but also the positions that Spart1e can take without being in danger of dying. But so far it's still a rather conservative game, like Cypher is not trying to risk too much, so he can keep that level of control he was having.
Yeah, and he probably also knows how Spart1e plays this, right? Spart1e is just... yeah, he really wants to set a trap, because his champion does not have the ability to enter a free gated area with that much speed that Cypher can. So he's really covering his bases. Doesn't want to receive any unreturned damage.
What a rail from Spart1e! Just hits him as he fades away. Beautiful shot from the Swede. And Spart1e now bullies his way into the item. Cypher had to leave, and Spart1e can actually look for some damage off the pickup. Cypher decides to go for the wrong way, but Cypher's lightning gun is insane. He gets pushed out of the map though. Oh.
Yeah, I think that was unfortunate, but Spart1e earned himself some screen time. Well, basically sending Cypher off the map.
And it's not even the ring out spot.
He ties it up. It was a close fight, but the totems saved Spart1e in the end.
Spart1e had 2 totems sitting there. healing him mid-fight, so he basically had a mega health himself.
Yeah, Heavy goes to Cypher. Spart1e is laying a trap. Oh, what?
Is this?
Cypher was ready for it. He just turns in 100 degrees and hits the rail.
Tank.
And yeah, he has the speed to appear at the Heavy.
He gets railed. But it's not too bad. I think that's all the totems removed once more.
Oh, the trap from Spart1e didn't work.
Badly not.
Why don't you go let your mama wipe your nose?
What a
Let the
place.
big kids
Cypher
play.
could have easily pushed off the map once more right there.
Impressive.
But it was just not enough. He built up already enough forward momentum, it seems like, that the rail didn't push him over the edge. Over the edge.
Yeah, I think the momentum is a bit gone for Spart1e to get back in this game, especially after those frags being stringed together by Cypher. I think it was a good tactic from Spart1e, but unfortunately he didn't have the luck on his side.
Killing spree.
Well, this is not Cypher's, Spart1e's realm. This is Cypher's kingdom right now. Super insane play. His slash is so dangerous on this map. And he makes sure to be out of rifle range from Spart1e as well. Spart1e lands some nice damage, but it wasn't enough to bounce him off the item.
Top of the class.
And after that, there was not much to follow as well, and Cypher just piles it up more. 6 frag lead now. Hey, no, okay,
I don't think
7.
you've ever been hit that hard, chump.
But he will lose out on the Heavy.
Yeah, and I think Spart1e already has the lightning gun right off the spawn. So he can get the full rotation to his name and also all the weapons he needs to fight. Oh, he decides to shop for some damage, but he
Watch where you're pointing that thing.
gets a return rail and needs to adjust his plan.
His plan is to get the item, but Spart1e shows up in time and bullies him out. But Cypher lands 2 rails and, well, the bully gets punished. The bully.
Yeah, Spart1e also decided to leave the mega health up. He could have used that in the fight.
I know the start would have been helpful.
But still, he's soldiering on. Trying to do at least some extra damage for Cypher thanks to this map.
The biggest difference in this game to earlier games of Spart1e is he's not hitting nearly as much rails as before. Spart1e only hit 8 railgun shots. Cypher hit 15. And in the games before that, Spart1e hit like 20 all the time. Finally a life sign from the Spart1e's rail, but I think it's a little too late.
Yeah, Cypher just wants to go for the air rockets.
Totem overstacks there for the first time. And the floating humming of the lightning gun side through as Cypher made Spart1e float like a hummingbird in the sky.
Yeah, his face got melted.
1 minute warning.
Adding insult to injury, good rail, good rocket. 9 frag game. Cypher is feeling it today.
Yeah, he really had a strong foothold in this map. Using the speed, slash, and I think the first 4 minutes, Spart1e They had some great positioning in the map,
Power of the ancients.
but the fights didn't go his way, and well, soon Cypher just broke through his defense.
You
And Spart1e
lose.
wanted the last 2 frags. 1 on him, 1 on Cypher. Good match.
Ah, they're both hitting like a truck.
True.
Although their rail from Cypher 56 against 36. The lightning gun was both 45.
Pretty convincing from Cypher. All in all, it's not much that Spart1e had to do. If he had a little bit more railgun, I think he would have been able to create himself more opportunities. But with the damage that Cypher dished out, regardless of what Spart1e did, I don't think that Spart1e had a big chance anyway, in the end.
No, yeah, like you said, his rail didn't connect. And yeah, a slash in control is a force to reckon with. Because even if you get her low and the timings aren't in your favor, then she can just stack back up really fast.
Let's go NAE.
Darius Gate, thanks for the follow. Yeah, next week they will be competing in the Stage 1 finals.
Yes.
And then the bracket will be mixed with the NA guys, so there will be some big difference. Let's see.
Spart1e practicing the rocket jumps, flicking the rails. It shows the skateboard punk.
Prepare to
Skating
fight.
is not allowed here. Let's see if we can do that in the
Round begins in
actual game as well.
2, 1. Fight.
That's the heavy spawn, super favorable situation for him. It seems like Cypher is trying to delay his item there. Good railgun shot. And yeah, Spart1e removed all the armor from Cypher. There should be one to pick up for him anyway. But Spart1e failed the jump, so there's no rocket launcher for the Swede right now, and this will come in costly for him. As 3 good rockets are enough, Cypher gets himself on the board for the first time once more in this series.
And he nice light at the railgun and slaps the heavy on his chest. And I think he has time to at least some damage at the Mega Alpha, but he receives some from Spart1e. He decides to leave it up. Somehow no damage gets reached onto Cypher. Spart1e falls. Yeah, he just added a full rotation to it. 2 frags in the lead. Somehow.
Again! But he deals so much damage, Cypher can't afford to push in to take it himself. And he decides to not stay around to take any damage on it anyway. And this is a trap. Spart1e pushed the little punk right into the grates and nailed him with a lightning gun into the wall. Getting his first frag, the Swede is looking to get the railgun here. to make Cypher's life even a little bit harder. But he can't seem to find the Cypher yet. Ooh, good rail, opens up. Gets railed by himself, then...
Let's applaud Spart1e for a moment. He just get the mega health without any problems this time.
Yeah, didn't drop early, didn't drop late. And he got both items actually. In the delay between it is significant enough that even someone who's not as mobile as an Anarchy will be able to pick up both. This is a huge...
Nice punishing rails there from Cypher.
Okay, yeah, that was a little quick. That Cypher decided to drop after those two rails, and Spart1e said, okay, taste my rocket. But he tasted the last one himself, and didn't taste all too good.
That favored Cypher because he already was in the lead. Well, he gets some nice damage on to Spart1e. Is he daring to take the jump pad? They're having a bit of a standoff, and neither of the shots connect to each other. Oh, during the reload he takes the jump pad, but
oh, and Cypher is fast enough. Ow. And punishes Spart1e's delayment of anything and picking the light armors up there with another frag. All opened up by that beautiful rail after the bounce pad from Cypher.
Stopwatch.
And Spart1e gets off the board.
Stars.
Cypher really has everything in his hands right here. All the control, the positions for the fights. This is Cypher's map to lose. Despite it being Spart1e's pick.
Spart1e decides to jump in the fight, but he gets a lot of LG damage. His rocket does get Cypher low, but he has enough property items on this part of the map. Get back to basic health, and he uses the inject to get his own mega health.
Oh man,
It just keeps hitting. Look at this. The lightning gun into two perfect rails. Cypher is killing it right now. Playing the fights to perfection. This one could be a little optimistic, but as I say this, he proves me lies with a great defensive rocket and a direct after all.
Spart1e gets a return, but he's so weak. Oh, he connects a handy to a just spawned Anarchy, and that must hurt. Oh, he can't deny the mega health, and is almost set out of the map. But his brakes are working.
Yeah. Ooh, the first rocket was a little bit too early. If just shot a little later, it would have been perfect, but those two definitely were perfect. Spart1e getting his second frag. Well, not the second frag, but a second point. And he could actually do it. Just needs to find Cypher again. And
Yeah, Cypher's holding
be
the
able to
angle
punish
there.
him. Cypher's just hitting. Cypher hit, like, everything there, and he had to, otherwise he would have been dead with his back to the corner. But if you push down a dog too far back, he will attack and eventually will win.
But Spart1e was prepared there with a trap with the super shotgun. Although Cypher returns the favor with the starting one. So we're basically in the same position.
Yeah.
That's the last few minutes. Cypher adds another one to his name.
Piercing sight is being used, but it was kind of pointless because Cypher was in his face anyway. And Cypher guides him down from all the way to the top to the bottom. Shows him how beautiful some lightning gun can be.
coming through.
Follows it up with a good shotgun frag. And Cypher is dominating this.
Yeah, How much is he hitting? 42 lining gun and 60 real gun.
Good tribal damage that is as well. Despite Spart1e hitting a rail, he returned the favor a little, at least. Nice movement with the anarchy from Cypher there as well. Maximizing the mobility. Cypher really... Cypher can relax. He doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, Spart1e just used his invis, so he knows Cypher is there. Oh,
What a minute!
Killing spree.
Cypher is just the king of the crazy shots today. What was this for a combo kill?
beautiful.
Oh, but Spart1e shows us, hey, it's not all Cypher. I have something to offer as well. 3 nice railguns. A little bit of lightning on tickle to follow it up, but you can't get the shotgun yet. Just found it there. 5th crack for the Swede. Not, again, a little too late.
Yeah, he wins the HSV for himself. The mega health goes to Cypher, who was running around to get the light. So he's in the perfect fighting condition again. Well,
And he still has the inject as well.
Spart1e doesn't have the rocket launcher, so he's a bit cut out here. Yeah, he needs to retrieve, but I also think Cypher can follow this up pretty easy. Oh, but his rocket jump gets denied.
And he has to jump again, yeah. But finally Cypher showed us that he was a little mercy by missing a few rails in succession. But the shotgun in the end is not missing. Cypher, 13-5. What a performance he's putting up on Tower of Comfort. This is insane. The lightning on track is beautiful as well. And finally, Spart1e has enough, calling the GGs. Cypher is merciless, it seems like.
Stars.
Yeah, I took this one more convincingly than the first one.
You win.
Cypher healed for 1,400 more than Spart1e. Cypher dealt 1,000 more damage than Spart1e. And this is where you